goddamn button. Push the goddamn
button. Shout outs to Spiritual Whistleblower. I thank you and I appreciate you for this breakdown because a lot of women need to hear it. I don't care if you think I'm hating or it sounds like it's a bitter pocket watcher. I'm not doing any of that, but the truth needs to be said, and I'm glad that a woman is saying it. So I'm gonna let her get her balls off. Y'all check her out on TikTok if you want to. We gotta get into it. Latto, let's talk.
I quit. I don't want to do this no more. Like, I just want to be a wife and a mom.
It's very stressful, like for me, because we're so close.
Mm-hmm.
I just get so much anxiety. I'm like, is she good? Is she straight? Like,
and I'm such a strong person that's like, I barely ever come for help.
For sure.
Who gonna tell her? Who gonna tell her? That's Latto announcing her retirement from the music world. She's retiring to be a wife and a mother. I just want to know, a wife to who? Because the nigga that got you pregnant is already married. A wife to who? And yes, you are going to be a mother. You're going to be a very single mother. I have never in my life heard such delusional talk. And it's dangerous talk because she's young and she has a young following of young women. And that's dangerous. That's dangerous. This shit should not be normalized.
If someone marries her, it's either going to be in the same field of work she does, or it's going to be someone that she settles for because that person doesn't move the way that her desired interest moves. And she doesn't want to be in a position where she looks like a Cardi B. Then again, put it this way. Someone is going to be dumb enough to put a ring on her finger because they're not going to look at the red flags like you're bringing up here. Period.
How are you planning to be a wife to a fucking married man? Here we go, Clarissa Papoose. What fucking world? Okay, here's my prediction for Latto. I think she's young. I think she's very naive. I think she's a pick-me that, contradicted everything she said on the record. Didn't she say she would get an abortion? She had $500 set to the side, wait for the right nigga at the right time. And, she never going to be a big mama, no kids. She bragged, right? She bragged about being, single with no kids. And she knew how niggas are with trapping women with babies, and turned around and got trapped by a fucking married man. And really think in her mind that she's going to be his wife and have this happily ever after. Who is going to tell this girl? Now she wants to retire. You're giving this man, the man is 21 Savage. Let's just put it out there. 21 Savage. His ego must be blown the fuck up. He was not only able to fucking put a baby in her and humble her ass after she didn't, he got her looking like a fucking fool after she done said, big mama, no kids. She popped a lot of shit. So he didn't broke that shit down. He humbled the fuck out of her and turned her into a baby mother. What else? Waiting for the right nigga, right time. He's not going to marry her. He's playing in her face. What's going to happen? This is my prediction. Once the baby gets here, he'll start showing his true colors. I think he is DL for sure. He did the record with Drake. Anybody that fuck with Drake is DL. I must just fucking say it.
DL or not, that's not even, that's a concern because of diseases and spiritual sickness and the things that you're going to pass on to the child and all that. But this is more about a generation of women who will, for some reason, continue to believe that love and happiness equate financial gain. Like you're going to be set for life if you are attached to someone who is emotionally, spiritually unavailable, and that all they can provide is this rough exterior and this thrill seekers environment and fantasy. Y'all keep chasing drug dealers and dudes who wear their pants off their ass, and they give you this cold approach and breadcrumb you, and they sleep with multiple people all the time and keep you on your tippy toes. That's the real problem, because deep down inside, she know that fool ain't marrying her. The wife is just as dumb, but she'll end up more likely to be a sister wife than to actually be a wife to him. I don't see it. Anybody who married a man or a woman with the credentials that they both have, based off of the digital evidence that they have supplied us with, you are asking for everything that you get, period.
21 and Drake did an entire album together because they was DL. So now 21 Savage has bragging rights. He was able to retire a bitch and not have to marry her, put her on the bench and baby mom her. These niggas be competing. She just don't know it yet. Once the baby get here and the baby and she's officially trapped and locked in, he gets to be his true self. And I promise you, his true self is going to come out. She's going to see a whole different side to him. I've been saying it repeatedly. Men, narcissistic men, they use pregnancy and marriage to trap women. They're going to be on their best behavior until you are officially locked and trapped and you cannot escape. Once you're locked in for the next 18 years, he can move on. He could dog walk your ass and know that he can always return, because you can't deny him access to his child. That's the whole plan. I thought she was smart enough popping all that shit in her music. I thought she saw through the games that men play. The baby trapping games out of all things. No, her nose is wide open for this married man, Mr. Savage. He's not leaving or divorcing his wife. He don't have to at this point. What I predict is once the baby gets here, he's going to start showing his ass, treating her bad, treating her poorly. She's going to take a break. You know, she says she's retiring, but I don't believe it. I think she's going to take a break. She says she wants to retire and become a wife and a mother. Yeah. When a nigga get done dragging you, once he feels you're locked in, he can start showing his ass, giving you his ass to kiss, cheating and dealing with other women. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I'm not a hater. I don't have to hate. I don't care about this girl. I don't listen to her music. I'm telling y'all what I see. It's my pattern recognition. Once the baby get here, 21 Savage is going to show his true colors. I think he is DL, like the rest of them. You know, like I said, he did a whole album with Drake. That spoke enough right there for me.
She keep talking about this DL shit. What they got to do with anything? This is hypergamy in its worst final form. Matter of fact, I hope this isn't the final form, but if it is, then damn. This is about what we've been seeing for generations: rich dudes taking advantage of broken women. Anybody who got a name taking advantage of broken women, who they hide under this toxic, misguided, feministic bullshit to make up excuses for tolerating the behavior patterns of grown adults who don't have the abilities to be in anything that is based on biblical doctrine. They are just out here on a Scrabble board of, let me get this today and that tomorrow. That's it. What does it have to do with the homosexuality stuff? But I will say this. Could he have trapped her? I don't think he needed to knock her up to keep her there. Women like Latto and Cardi and them, they drawn to that type of shit. She would have stayed whether or not he had one or didn't. Look at Mariah the Scientist. But I digress.
But he's gonna humble the fuck out of her when that baby gets here. Then what's gonna happen? She's gonna take a break, right? She's gonna take a break while he's doing her dirty behind closed doors, and she's raising her baby. She's gonna be back in the studio making a comeback album. The bitch is gonna pop back out. She's gonna do surgery. She's gonna get her little liposuction to make sure her body's snatched. Then she's gonna make a pop out album. The bitch is back. Big mama back. Yeah, after the nigga drag your ass, you will be back. You will be back, Latto. Okay, because these niggas, they wait to trap you, and once they trap you, they can take the mask off and show you who the fuck they really are. I don't believe for one second. I think 21 Savage is a narcissist like the rest of them, and I think he's part of the DL crew. He got her. She's a pretty girl, and I don't think he's attractive at all. I don't think he's attractive. He is not a good-looking man. But it's good for his ego. It's good that he was able to retire her, get her to retire from her stop her from her career, put a baby in her, disfigure her body, not put a ring on it. Yeah, his head is blown up. He got bragging rights now. So now what he about to do when the baby get here, he not wifing her. I don't know where she get this wife shit from, but he gonna show her who he really is now, because now she's stuck with him for the next 18 years. And she's going to see another side to him, okay? And then you're going to hear about them splitting up. She's going to talk about everything on her next album. She's retiring now, but I promise you, when he gets done dragging her, there will be a comeback album, and she's going to tell all the tea on this album. She's going to pop out snatched. She don't get some surgery. She might get her BBL touched up, get some lipo sucked out. She's going to pop out and be like, bitch, I'm back. Yeah, you're going to spill all the tea that your baby daddy did on that album, okay? Your comeback album. Watch what I say, y'all. That's my prediction.
Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Don't they all do it? And then people will start having them on the podcast or on different shows, interviewing them about their upbringing and how the relationships go, and this, that, the third. And then they go on this tour, this pity tour. And then the people section feel sorry for her when she made the choice to be attracted to that, knowing the track record, knowing the history. Yeah, I can see that happening. I can absolutely see it happening. And then y'all want to blame all men for the shit that happens with these type of dudes. I say it again, I'm gonna say it. These dudes, they only do what you allow. I don't listen to her music. It don't promote nothing righteous. And maybe she's not making the same type of money that she was before, and that's why she stopped. Then he probably told her he won't take care of her. This can go one or two ways. Honestly, people can change and be better, but if her idols are just physical manifestations of what she is right now, it's going to be a while before she get the hint that she been barking up the wrong tree this whole time and listening to the wrong propaganda. But shout out to this woman here for her breakdown. I thought there was a lot of good takes in here. Yeah, what do y'all think though?